If you feel like life has been a little bit too much about work lately, this is your gentle reminder that you deserve a life outside of the 9 to 5. Hello you beautiful souls, and welcome back to my channel. Little fun fact about me, I've officially hit 1 year working my 9 to 5 job. I can officially say that I'm a part of the 9 to 5 corporate baddies. Thank you very much. But for a while, during the beginning of working my 9 to 5, my days consisted of work, eat, sleep, work, eat, sleep. And that became so exhausting and mundane and honestly boring. And I realized that so many of us choose to sacrifice our joy just for a check when that is not the best decision for our mental health. All the energy that we spend throughout the day, we're not putting any of that back into ourselves once we clock out. And that's when it clicked for me. I wasn't tired of my job. I just needed to reconnect with my life outside of the 9 to 5. So today I'm sharing the small but realistic ways that I've been romanticizing my life. Things that help me slow down, feel present, and cultivate joy again outside of the work life. And if this is you that is craving a little bit more softness, more joy in your life outside of the 9 to 5, this is the right place. So let's jump into it. A pretty simple way that I've learned to romanticize my life has honestly been to jazz up my routines. It's inexpensive and really doesn't need to be that much. Think of it as adding whimsy back into your life. I feel like we've all seen when 2026 kicked off, everyone wanted to add back whimsy. And what is whimsy, you might be asking? Well, from what I understand, the definition of whimsy means nowadays, it's adding that sparkle, that little light back into your everyday mundane things. So it could be creating a playlist for your routines. Some people have a wake up playlist that plays exactly at the time that their alarm goes off, as well as making your routine special. Let's take our nighttime routine. Light a candle, add some flowers, add some ambiance, make it something that you will look forward to at the end of the day. Don't think about adding aesthetics for someone else. If you're not a content creator, or even if you are a content creator, take that out of your mind. This is purely for you and your own relaxation and your own joy. Your whimsy could be many different things. It could be your walk to work, maybe adding a coffee shop that you've never been to, or it could even be your commute, taking a more scenic route if you have the time. Find your whimsy, and whatever it is, it's your responsibility to add it to the mundane. Being intentional with my time is something that I really had to cultivate on my own. I noticed that I put a lot of time and a lot of work into my 9 to 5 job, but when it came to my own life outside of the workspace, I wasn't being intentional. I was not being diligent. I was not being productive with my time. So this could be planning out your solo dates. If you are a girly like me, I love my me time. My me time is how I rejuvenate, reset, is how I relax. Especially if you have a really sociable job like I do, you need that me time in order to recharge so that when you go back to work, you can once again pour back into your work. If you're like me and have a sociable job that requires talking to people constantly day in and day out, your me time, your solo dates, that is your time to rejuvenate and reconnect with yourself. But the same way that you are intentional with the time that you put into your job, that same intentionality needs to be done for yourself, even more actually. Incorporate new places to go, find events in your city to attend. Literally, just get yourself out the house. Another way that I learned to be more intentional with my time is journaling. Honestly, this may not be for everyone. Some people are digital journalers. Some people have a physical notebook like I do. I had to create my own happiness with that. Journaling also helped me keep track as to when and why I was lacking in intentionality with my own time. It helped me also track when I was too busy burying my head into the sand and keeping an eye focus on work all the time to the point where I was burnt out so quickly. It was month 5 and I was already overwhelmed and stressed. That should not be the case. At the end of the day, that job is going to be there. At the end of the day, that check is going to be there, but it won't be there if you're not there. So you need to make sure that you're taking care of yourself first. so that you're able to continue doing the work that you like to do, that I'm assuming you like to do. This is for you, my work from home people. You need to change what's around you. And I'm not talking about zhuzhing up your decor. But hey, if you want to do that, by all means, go through with it. I'm talking about changing your scenery, going to a coffee shop maybe one day for work from home. I work from home once every week. And so that means that once every week, I am home working on whatever I need to work on. But me personally, when I am home, I am more inclined to not be as productive. Personally for me, I become more productive when I change my scenery. So I use my work from home and I go to different cafes around Houston that I've always wanted to try and work from home there. It gets me at the house, gets me a change of scenery, gets me to interact with new people and new places. It helps romanticize my life and makes me feel like I'm the main character in a cool young adult movie about a 9-to-5 corporate baddie. Who wouldn't want to be the star of that movie? So if this means at lunch, instead of you always eating at your desk, find a park nearby, go outside, find a library nearby and go eat lunch there outside in their park. Do something else, literally anything else. Change your scenery. You're leaving so much control of how your life navigates to your job, when literally you have the control to change the circumstances. You really do. It's 2026. If you want to go outside and eat lunch, you can go outside and eat lunch. If you want to work from home at this cute hipster cafe that's down the street from you, you can go work from home there. Especially if you live in Houston, there are literally work from home spaces that are being made and being built and opened here in Houston. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's literally spaces where you can rent an office and literally just work from home there. And in the building, some of them have cafes, some of them have lunch places you can go to, and it's literally just for the work from home people, so that you can get out of your house and have a change of scenery, maybe even network, because you'll never know who you will meet when you actually leave the 4x4 of your apartment. And this last one, I feel like society has a bit of a struggle dealing with. You need to pour into your hobbies. And if you don't have hobbies, you need to get some. You need to curate activities that don't just base around what you do for others, but are more so based around what you do for yourself. I'm always all for making a hobby into a side hustle, getting some extra cash from doing whatever you love, but not everything that you love to do has to be for some type of financial gain, or has to be at the expense of yourself in order to pour into others. You can have hobbies that are just for you. You can have things that are just for you. Take content creators, for example. Not everything has to be content. I know we hear that all the time, that everything is content. You can film everything. Me personally, I don't film everything because there are some of my hobbies that are just for me. It's my time, it's my me time, it's my joy. And if I don't want it to become a 8-part series where I tell you about it, I don't have to. Because that pocket of my life is what is important to me. It is what is unique to me. It's special to me. It's my sacred place. You need to find that. You probably do have hobbies, but you're not pouring into them because you think they don't matter as much as maybe your job does. You think that they don't matter as much as you getting to bed early in order to wake up for work. They do matter. All these things matter because all these things come back to your mental health. When you have hobbies and you cultivate your own joy, you're putting back in that dopamine, that serotonin back into your life. Because yeah, you're not always gonna have time to go see your friends. You're not always gonna have time to go see your family. But you can make time for yourself. Shoot, you make time scrolling on TikTok all day. I feel like you can make time to find a hobby and get a hobby and pour into that hobby. In the era where everyone is wanting to quit their 9-to-5, it's okay if you want to keep yours. I understand that the entrepreneurial route may seem great and all, but if you are really loving your 9-to-5 job, but you just aren't loving your life outside of it, you need to start romanticizing your life again. You need to start adding that whimsy, that sparkle back into what life really means for you. Not for anyone else, just for you. It's that work-life balance that we all are trying to figure out how to maintain. At the end of the day, we can't let this job control our entire life. It already takes up a good chunk. It can't take up all of it. I hope this resonated to all you 9-to-5 working baddies. I know for me, I've learned a lot this past year working my 9-to-5, and I enjoy it. Don't get me wrong. It made me actually realize that a 9-to-5 helps me with my routine. It helps me stay the course and gives me like a purpose to wake up to. Not saying I don't have any other purpose, but and if I worked for myself, I think I would find it very hard to actually have a day scheduled out. And I know some people have that discipline. I'm just not one of those people. That is okay. So if this resonated with you, feel free to like and subscribe. Share your thoughts in the comments. How do you romanticize your life? Like, what do you do in order to make your life feel like it's this grandiose thing, even though maybe it's not, but shoot, is it going to grab some coffee at a cool coffee shop? Is it taking a daily stroll during your lunchtime? Like, what do you do? I would love to know. If you love seeing my face on your YouTube screen, you will also love it on my other platforms. I'm on Instagram and TikTok and Pinterest, so I would love to see you guys over there as well. And remember, your life is boring because you're letting it be boring. Only you can change that. So until next time, you lovely people and beautiful souls. Bye-bye, y'all.